I really got to know Arthur and Stephanie probably a little more than a decade ago. We see each other on a regular basis, centered around the organizations and the work that we're passionate about.
I've known Stephanie and Arthur for a long time. Arthur back to the Home Depot days, and have worked a lot in the community with Arthur on organizations and different charitable causes.
I've only had two or three owners in my career, and Arthur Blank, is easily my favorite. He's a guy who loves his team, loves his family, loves his players. It's a great guy to work with.
I think the greatest legacy that the Blanks have provided is that they've been so hands-on, and they identify what's happening out there and where the missing gaps are. And then they work to fill those gaps. And they do it in a very efficient, effective, and smart way.
Their legacy is going to be the fact that they're going to touch so many people. They're going to help so many people help others. We have a whole Falcons in the Community program, but one of my favorite is NFL Play 60. It's one of the programs that the Falcons hang our hats on because the epidemic of obesity is overwhelming our youth, and if we don't do anything about it, then no one else will. Kids look up to the Falcons, look up to NFL players as being physically active, as being in shape, but they need to understand that takes work, and getting outside, playing 60 minutes a day or doing anything is going to help them out in the long run.
They don't just write a check. They get involved. They're willing to come to meetings. They're willing to spend their time. They're willing to give their counsel, and that's invaluable.
For community activities and environmental activities to really take off, you're going to need some leaders, and you're going to need some people at the top of their game. Arthur Blank is definitely at the top of his game. He's someone that, I feel like is one of the best owners, one of the best businessmen out there. And if he's getting involved in the community and in the environment and showing people that, I care about this because it's important.
I think that their legacy is to the children of our state and beyond, and a whole generation of children will have benefited.
What they've done for the parks here, what their involvement is with the Beltline, what green space that they're trying to preserve in the city and the state, of course, will inure to the benefit of all of our children and their children's children.
Arthur Blank understands that several people have to be involved if true change is going to happen. If he really wants to make an impact on this earth, he has to, talk to people who deal in this, talk to people who deal in that, talk to people who deal in several different areas, and get them all going in the same direction. So his legacy is going to be inspiring people, leading people to help others.
I'd just like to congratulate both Arthur and Stephanie for their award that they're going to be receiving. And I'm appreciative and would just like to thank them on behalf of my family and future generations of my family for all that they're doing for the city of Atlanta and the state of Georgia.
I'd just like to thank him for, taking a chance on a fullback from Baltimore and allowing me to come into a great organization and to learn from him, learn from his family, learn from his business, learn from his foundation, and to really, become a better person.
Thank you so much for what you do for my children, for our children, and the children of the state and beyond, for all of your amazing contributions to society and our community. Thank you, Arthur and Stephanie, and congratulations.